What is up YouTube, Noel here back with another video. Today I'm gonna review a video game. Yes, you heard that right, a video game. It's actually NBA 2K20. You might ask, isn't that game almost a year old? Yep, so I'm gonna give you guys my thoughts if it stood the test of time and if it's actually worth buying now. I'ma be honest with you guys, most of the features, graphics and gameplay is very similar to the past iterations of the game. I'm playing it on the PC and not much has changed. Even with updates, they haven't really fixed the bugs and glitches that matter. Now that being said, is being the same actually a bad thing? No, not if you like how the game felt last year or the year before that. I'm gonna focus mostly on my career here, but most of the issues I'll mention do affect the whole game, no matter which mode you play. For me, sometimes the smallest details can make or break a game. Some animations and controls have been slightly improved while some have been downgraded significantly. For example, I really like the dribbling animations from last year, even though they weren't perfect. But somehow they made it worse in 2K20. Like how the difference in pressure when you push the left stick determined if your player walks or runs, while also showing special dribbling techniques. Today, you just run no matter how hard you actually put pressure on the stick. One thing that's been consistent in the PC version is the delay of the controls. They just don't feel responsive enough. For example, when shooting, it's difficult to time the release for those greens. Another issue regarding the delay is using dribbling moves. There's just no immediate response when you want your player to do certain dribble moves. Most of the time, the game doesn't even detect the exact move you want to do. When I push diagonally left to do a between the leg, it either does a behind the back or simply just crossovers. That's a big issue when you actually want precise movements to pull off combo moves. It doesn't stop at dribbling either, even layups are affected by this issue. Euro steps are tricky because the game will think you actually pull up. It just makes the game feel really clunky. Another issue I noticed is regarding how your player gets through screens. First, let me tell you the positive, which is the animations, which look really nice and a bit realistic. The issue comes when the animation doesn't play. Your player just gets stuck behind the screener while doing the running animation. It gets worse when your player gets stuck behind a teammate. It's like you're running into a wall that you can actually easily avoid, but you just stay there for some reason. Combined with the clunky unresponsive controls, it really frustrates me when I get stopped by my own teammates to contest a shot. Speaking of which, the AI are just plain stupid. Admittedly, I play on Pro. I only do this because the AI get dumber when I increase the difficulty levels. It's bad enough that the opponents get more difficult to play against, but my teammates would just do unnecessary moves. These were low-key my thoughts while playing. Oh, you're wide open under the basket. Wait, why are you faking a shot? Wait, don't do an up and under. Oh my god, you actually miss. Sometimes they even get blocked. Another example would be this. Oh, you're trying to post up? Let me pass you the ball. Wait, where the hell are you going? Then your teammate just walks away and the defender gets the ball for a turnover. It doesn't just happen on higher difficulty levels. Even in Pro, you'd have to tolerate these issues. Worse off is when the game actually blames you when the opposition scores because you didn't contest, because your own teammates blocked your path. Or when you want to pass the ball to the teammate posting up, and then they just walk away and then you get the turnover. So those are just the issues in the gameplay. The biggest deal breaker is the atrocious loading. In the PC, you don't only encounter long loading times, but there's actually a bug that players face. Luckily for me, I'm one of those players. Whenever I enter team practice, I'd get stuck waiting until 96% and the game just crashes and kicks me to the main menu. 2K hasn't and will not resolve this issue. The error code shown doesn't even exist when you type it into the error checker. The only possible way to solve this is by clicking the Alt and Enter key repeatedly to go in and out of windowed mode until the number reaches 100%. And you need to do that every time you enter team practice. Now, this is starting to sound like a rant, and I guess this is a rant. I just wish 2K can fix these issues in the next game. All the memes you see on the internet about this game, they're 100% correct and it's frustrating that they are. 2K, if you're listening to your players, you don't need to give us anything new for 2K21. The least you can do is fix the bugs and issues, improve some animations, make the controls responsive, and make the game less frustrating to play. I understand it's just a game and that it can't be perfect and close to real life, but with that attitude, devs will just churn out the same game over and over each year with all the bugs unfixed. Personally, like I said, they should start by giving us a game with less issues and go from there. So that's it for the review/rant, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you had the same experience as I did, or if it was just me down in the comments. What are some of the other glitches in 2K that frustrates you? Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and slap that subscribe button to be part of history, as I aim for 100 subs by the end of this year. This is Noel Jinguli. Peace out.